The ideas presented in his book on discontinuous change, that was basically the hook or the idea to link his idea, Drucker's ideas on discontinuity with the types of discontinuities that I'm studying. When Drucker wrote that book in the 60s, he obviously didn't quite link that to climate change because it wasn't really a topic at that time. So it started to emerge as a topic over time, I would say. So he looked into different types of challenges, but I took his ideas on discontinuities, on the types of discontinuities he talks about, and then I linked that into new types of or emerging discontinuities that we're seeing now in the natural environment and in changes in ecological systems. And I took the idea forward to then study how actually these discontinuities are going to affect us, how they're going to affect companies and organizations.
The more I thought about discontinuity and change, the more I thought about the bigger picture of our country and how to create that change and make a difference in our country was really the question as I saw it. And the more I thought big, I thought, well, everything for me starts from a foundation of education. And the more educated people are, the more, the greater the change will take place in our country and in every country for that matter. So I thought, well, how do you help more students graduate? And I didn't know at the time, but there's 30% of our students in the United States do not graduate from high school. And I was alarmed from that, and then reminded of the gentleman who made a huge difference in my life, a story that I talk about inside my essay, Mr. Weiser. He was my principal in my new high school as I came into that high school, who made a great difference for me, without whom I would not be here today. So his leadership made all the difference for me. And so I imagined what a difference it would make in our country if all the teachers in our country, and administrators for that matter, had the same kind of leadership training that the vast majority of CEOs in our country get every single day, and essentially making mini CEOs of in our classrooms, owning responsibility for the results that they get with their students, and the result, as I see it, is a graduation from high school, that their students graduate and effectively learn the material. Gosh, I don't know about you, but it sure did blow my mind. I didn't know what to expect at all, but what I can tell you is I've learned a lot and had an opportunity to meet truly extraordinary people who really care about not only leadership, but really getting in the trenches and doing it, not just talking about it, which is really, really kind of cool. And I love meeting the other winners. They're brilliant, brilliant people.
Yeah, I think it was a really great opportunity to actually get to meet the winners especially. I mean, we had such a broad variety in terms of topics and backgrounds, and I think that was really interesting, and I think also a good opportunity for us to get in touch with other people and also to learn about their experiences. I think that was really fascinating, and also the variety of the speakers, that was really interesting. So there was also a discussion around resilience and adaptation of companies, which is directly relevant for my research as well. So I definitely enjoyed these sessions and just meeting the speakers and getting to talk to everyone. That was absolutely fascinating.
I have to say my favorite part about being here is really just connecting with the other essay finalists and the young professionals, because really it's, you know, where we go from here and how we can help each other to grow and develop. I just think it's awesome. And certainly it's great to connect with the older folks too, the more seasoned professionals, but it's invaluable to connect with young professionals from all over the world that really care. There's nothing better than that. And it's in Vienna, it's so beautiful here, and there's such rich history. And you know, I keep thinking about the gala last night, and I was overwhelmed at just the magnitude of the venue and all the art and I felt like a princess or a queen or something of this nature, and to be with other people who are also young and who had never had this experience before either was just wonderful.